Hi, everybody, and welcome back. I have now entered into the driving simulator. Your little person, your avatar, spawns in the center of a parking lot by a burger joint on the beach. Great place to start. Um, when you very first start the game, you need to spawn a car, and some of the first cars are a Ford Mustang you can pick from, or what? Come here, boy. What's the other cars you can pick from?
You can pick from a Ford Mustang, an Audi GT, and something else.
Okay, so when you first start, you've got a Ford Mustang, an Audi GT, and one other choice. We both picked the Mustang, so I don't remember what it is. And as you go through the game, you make money. Down here in the bottom left, you see I've got a big green. I've got $353,000. Um, I've bought a couple other cars, so here over here on the right, when I click spawn, you can see here's the Mustang. That was the car I received for free when I started the game. And I've bought a Ford F-150 Raptor and a Dodge Viper. Um, you can, if you, once you get your regular car, you need to go around, drive around, make some money. And we'll talk about how you make your money in just a minute. Get more cars, or the garage will take you kind of to the same place. I'll click on get more cars, and you can see here is the beautiful selection of cars that you can purchase. Notice if I point on a car down here on the bottom, like I'm pointing at a Tesla Model 3, and notice over here it tells me everything about the Tesla Model 3 with regard to the game. It's cost 50,000 game dollars. Here's its max speed, its acceleration, handling, brakes. Obviously, the cheapest ones are on the bottom, and you roll your way on up to the top to the $5 million Bugatti with a 300-mile-an-hour top speed.
And also, people, if you like, scroll down again. Like when mommy scrolls down and go to the Tesla Model 3, I actually have the Tesla Model 3, and I have the Cybertruck up there. I have the Tesla Model 3, the Cybertruck, the Tesla Model S. Those are all the Teslas in the game, and I have them. And I'll also make a video about my own cars.
Yep, he's going to make some video about the different cars as he goes through as well. I'm just showing how to play the game. Okay, now I can click on my cars. It shows me my cars here. I can click on each one of my cars and I can see what I've got here for their stats. If I wanted to change the appearance of my car, I click on one of my cars, I just click back, and my appearance, it lets me change like primary color, secondary color, rims, gloss, tint. All the money here it costs, it will take out of your Roblox money. So if you're trying to save up for a car, I wouldn't worry about paint jobs. This one I painted up, gave it some yellow rims and some green and yellow paint because that's what I like. I clicked exit on the bottom. I still don't have a car, so I'm going to click spawn. I'm going to spawn out my Viper here. You just simply click on it, and since I've already purchased it, there's my car. Now, if you're playing on a PC, you can either click on the F or you can push and hold the F key on the keyboard, and wham bam, you are in your car and ready to go. Over here, you will see your speedometer. This light bluish color here going around your speedometer is for your nitros. On your laptop, you need to hold the shift key to use the nitro, and it'll give you an extra burst of speed. I'll get around to telling you now about how to actually drive your car. On your keyboard, you have the little arrow keys. You've got the up arrow, takes you forward, down arrow takes you backward, left arrow and up will take you forward to the right, or forward to the left. Up arrow to the right takes you forward to the right, and same backward. The space bar is your brakes. You can stop. A lot of kids use that for drifting. And again, the shift is your nitros to make you go faster. Now you can see I'm kind of driving around the parking lot. My brake lights go on, backup lights. All right. Couple other features here right on the screen. Over here you have the chat. Now the chat can be turned off in the settings of the game if you don't really like it. Basically, it's kids asking stuff back and forth. If you notice, there's sometimes you'll see hashtags. When you put your kid's birthday in, if they're under 13, there's a lot of stuff that the game will block out in the chat. It does it to help keep cut down on the possibility of kids putting phone numbers, addresses, or any other identifying information in here. It can be a little frustrating because numbers are a big thing for the under 13s that get blocked out, and they might ask a question about how much money they need yet. But they tend to find a way around it, or they use the text talk. You can either click on it to go away. To get the chat to come up quickly, you can push the slash key on the keyboard and it pops up right there, and then you're ready to type. See, I type in here. You cannot race for the races if you're in the typing text box. So you want to make sure you close that or just don't be typing. Over here on the top right, you get to see how much money and how many miles everybody has driven on the whole leaderboard. So I'm Mommy Lion 1973. You can see that I've traveled a total of 575 miles, $353,000 and change. I can just click on that back and forth and hide that if I don't need to see that. It's also shown to me over here in the bottom left above my map, 375 to 353. To open this is our map then in the very bottom right corner. You can push the M on your keyboard and it opens the map all the way up. You always spawn or start the game down here in this bottom left corner on the beach. I'm the yellow triangle. You can't really see it because there's so many cars right here right now. But you can see that if you were looking for a friend, that you joined the game and you're looking for your friend, there's a little triangle. You see which way they're going, and there's their Roblox name. If they're in a spot like right here at the start, obviously a little harder to find them. You might tell your friend to get out a little bit so you can see them more. Now, these little yellow flag pairs here and here and here and here and here, there's a bunch of them. These are actual races you can do. And I'm going to have my son, I'm going to tell him, why don't you meet me up at the, what's the one by the burger joint by Area 51? The Northern Rally. So I'm going to have him meet me up here by the Northern Rally, and then we will take a quick ride on the Northern Rally and let you see what it's like. I'm going to just press M again, or you can just click off the screen and begin driving. You can see, whoops, I just picked somebody up on my car. They'll fall off shortly. Some things that if you run into like a lamppost like this, you can hear my car revving. If I run into a lamppost, I can break it down. Your car does not get damaged in this game. So that's actually a really fun thing for kids to play because they don't get ruined or dinged. If cars are in the middle of a race, an actual race that I'm going to show you, they will just zoom right through you like that white car did, like that blue car did. And if you're in a race, you can't run into another car. Mr. Cougar here is not in a race, so if I turn and I hit him, we crash, see? But our cars aren't damaged. We just turn around, so it's all fun, and you don't have to worry about that. Some things you run into, like if I run into this post, I get stuck, I need to back up and turn again. Alright, so off we go. We're going to drive up around, and now you can see, I'll open the map up a little better. Now you can see there's me, the big yellow triangle, so I can find myself on the map. I've got to get all the way up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video now, and we're going to open it back up when we're up here for the race. And I'm also going to show you what you to do if you get stuck, if you get in the water, if you something happens and you want to switch cars. I'm going to show you all that in just a few minutes in our next video. Right, Mr. Cougar? All right. So we'll see you in our next video doing the, what's the name of the race? This one up here? The Northern Rally. We're going to see you next for the Northern Rally. Have fun. Drive safe.